Gemini, here's your reading for July 2024. And before I start, if you want a personal reading, you can contact me through my website, and the link to that is in the description box below. Okay, so what do we need to know for Gemini for July? Right. So I've got the Six of Pentacles showing in my head, which is someone reaching out to another person. In relation to that, I've got a discussion taking place between these people. It looks like one person is an official and the other is answering questions. And so it appears to be to do with some kind of a border. So like somebody's trying to get through a border. Like if you were going through immigration or something like that. They just said on a visit. So I feel like somebody is coming to you to visit you at some point. I don't think that can be this month. I think it's just what they want to tell you this month rather than tell you about this month. So they are making the arrangements to get to you. So maybe that makes sense for some of you. To some, you're probably scratching your head and saying, I don't know what that could be. Fair enough, because maybe you don't know what it is yet, and maybe it's not going to show up just yet, like I'm feeling, and maybe it's something that's in somebody's taking care of without your knowing about it. So it could be somebody that you know is doing this, but you don't know they're doing it, and they're making their arrangements to come and see you. Putting procedures in place, they're saying, to make a move. So let's get some cards out and see what else they say. But it does feel like whoever it is talking to the official, like they've got doing a lot of explaining, and the official is quite officious and maybe not wanting to, well, they're just kind of going by the numbers, you know. They're not like leaping to action, this official. It's just like, well, you've got to go through the process of it. Rather, you can't just say, I want to go here now, and we let you go. It's something like that. So it could be also in relation to somebody getting out of something, getting out of a contract, getting out of an arrangement, getting out of a lease, getting out of it. Could be something to do with legal stuff. You know, it's somebody, the legal person, the official person is saying it's not as easy as that, or as simple as that. You've got hoops to jump through before you get to do what it is you want to do. It might be you they're talking about. Maybe you're talking to an official this month about something it is that you want to. It feels like the person that's asking is a bit exasperated, as in, you know, a bit kind of like, oh, I just want to get on with it and do it, but it seems like I'm being held up. It's not completely, it's not negative. Nothing's a negative. It just feels like a bit of a delay in some way, you know, a little bit like whoever's doing it doesn't want to have to go through all this. You know, they'd prefer it to just be simple. Oh, wouldn't we all? Right, so you've got divine love coming out. So it's to do with your twin flame process. Everything's to do with twin flame process. Possibly it's your twin flame trying to make some kind of arrangements. And maybe it include you. Maybe it's getting to you or bringing you to them or setting in place some way that they can have you near them. Something like that. Could be to do with a job or a location. Maybe they're getting you signed on as, you know, their official something or other so that you can join them somewhere. Possibly. We've got ego coming up. So again, it's like that red tape. Two of Swords here. It's the ego over the heart. So it's like, you know, there's two people, like I said. So it's like one person's a bit officious and a bit like, well, you know, we can't just do that for you. You've got to sign this and sign that, and we need this and we need that, and something like that. It could be something as simple as somebody decides they want to visit you and they find out their passport's out of date. So they're seeing if there's a loophole where they can like skip through on an just expired passport, and they're being turned back again and being told, no, you've got to renew it, and that's going to take a week or whatever. You know, something like that, I feel. Because I feel this person, whoever it is that's asking, is going, oh, you know, like, oh, you know, and that trumping out, like, and they've got to go and do this other thing. But everything happens for a reason. So the delay, whatever it is meant to be. It could be the timing, you know, maybe like someone wants to come and see you, and it's that week you like suddenly you get a itchy rash on your face, and they get turned away from passport control, and your rash clears up, so that when they arrive, you've got glowing skin. Everything happens for a reason. Oh look, Five of Wands, which is little struggles in everyday life. So that is exactly what it is they're talking about. It's just something, it's, you know, it's something that's a bit exasperating and a bit, I don't even think, it's not really triggering. It's not like, because there is a buoyancy underlying everything. You've got the moon underneath there, right, which is the heart underneath the head. You've got it being about divine love and this feminine being held up, right, and supported. It's like a buoyancy underneath that is, you know, it's all falling into place at exactly the right time. And maybe this last hurdle this person has to go through is for a reason of how it commands their soul. You know, it's about, because ultimately twin flame process and stepping into your outcome is about your own power, vibrationally, emotionally, mentally, physically, otherworldly and this worldly. So this final hurdle is about kind of, they're saying, steely reserve and finding that there's something inside that can't be broken. Something inside the person that can't be broken, like a self-determination, a self-will, a feeling of accomplishment, and also setting forth through, like, it's like threading a very fine piece of silk through the eye of a needle. It's like silken thread. It's like something that is like, you know, if you so desperately desire something, you're going to do anything it takes to get that thing. I feel like this hurdle that's been put in place for whoever that's doing it is so that they can show themselves, I'm willing to do anything, whatever it takes. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to that person. Because they're proving it to themselves that they can, that person's worth that. So really, it's a very positive thing, even though it looks, you know, like at the worst annoying, I would say. Just a bit, you know, just delaying. It's something delaying. The moon, so as yet unseen, right? So it's something on its way. It's as yet unseen. It's supported, highly supported. It's like it's being held in a hand of, like, held like that, just in the hand of God. And it's the outcome is definite and destined. It's just like a little bit of, you know, like holding on to something a little bit longer, should we say, like the energy hanging onto it just a little bit longer, just to make sure the job is done and dusted. That's energy as well, you know. It's like, let's just see you show your mettle completely before we allow this journey to unfold furthermore. Let's go in the middle. Oh wow, Ace of Wands. It's about stepping into the vibration. I really don't feel I'm reading this for you, Gemini, and I feel I'm reading it for your whoever your twin is, because it doesn't feel as though it's you that's in the flames with this. It feels like it's the transformation going on is with the masculine. So I feel it's for them, and I don't think you know what it is. And bureaucracy is some kind of dealing with bureaucracy they're having to go through. And they're, look, created in the physical. So it's something coming into the physical, hasn't been born yet. So it's, you know, it's their aspiration, it's their idea, it's what they know they want to do, have to do to get to you. It's about their process. It's about them having and holding you, having and holding. Right, it's strengthening their vibrational accuracy. It's about them owning their power. It's like a straight line to you. But nothing's a straight line in twin flame process. It's a process of up and down. And it's a process of in and out. And it's a process of shake it all about. It's a process of all over the place apart from a straight line, basically. So, but this feels like they're making a beeline for you as much as they possibly can. But it's like Scott and Everest, and it's like quite a, it's a destined journey. It's a difficult journey. It's a journey sometimes in the blind through the snow, in a snowstorm. It feels like that, and the moon is unseen. It's like the outcome can't be seen yet of this. It's gonna, they haven't emerged yet from this journey. Right, let's have a look here. We've got Ace of Swords, communication. Maybe they're trying to find your phone number somewhere or a way to contact you. Maybe they're calling other people or calling a job that you used to be in, or a town you used to be in, or a person you used to know. Maybe they're trying to get through to you that way. Maybe they're calling, I don't know, like your doctors or your bank or your solicitor or your an ex-teacher, or I don't know, or the reverend of your parish church or somebody. And they're trying to find you. Definitely. This could be something like that. Not just they know where you are and they want to get to you, but they're trying to find you. Because we've got that struggle, right? And it's small, mundane, it's everyday life. And it's the energy surrounds something and it makes it confusing. Once I got this card, it's not long ago actually, and I do my cards every morning, and I got this card, and I had all these other really good cards, and I was like, what's this about? Because this is like struggles, and I'm giving me all these really good cards. So what happened was I did my laundry, and you put everything in the dryer and everything gets stuck in the duvet and it all gets tangled up. And as I pulled it out, it was in a really big knot. I was like, oh, that's what they meant. It's just like everyday life struggles, something that's just time consuming and designed to trigger you. Because I could have got really angry with the laundry in that duvet, but I didn't, because I laughed because they'd already told me. So I was like, oh, you're having a laugh, which they were. Right, so, but anyway, daily struggle, point of attraction and communication. So you've got the big cards, you see, but coming out of a daily struggle. So it's somebody trying to find you, probably. Relationship, the Hierophant, and using ego over here, So this is like mind over heart. It's like, again, it just feels like a lot of pressure in the head. It's like, where haven't I looked? What avenue have I not gone down in trying to achieve my aim? Aim, struggle, aim, divine love. And as yet unfound in the moon, creating, or about to drop in. So they're about to find you. And here we have dark to light, turning dark to light. So that's what it is, because if you're hidden, you're in the dark, right? They're going to find you, you're in the light again. It's like, aha, hallelujah. They are on the horizon. I clearly see where they are. So they can come and get you, basically. Underneath, success in vibration. Quite possibly, I would say this actually, not just for Gemini, but for everybody out there, twin flame, is that this process of this person trying to find you, person you haven't seen for a long time, could well be playing out as you are arriving in your final successful vibration. And when you arrive in your vibration of positivity, that's when they find you. That's when suddenly you are revealed to them. So it's not just like the masculine comes back and it's revealed to the feminine. You're hidden from them as well, I feel. And they can't find you in some cases. And they have to track you down. And that's something they're doing while you think they're not caring, or they're not looking for you, or they don't want you, or they're not interested. Is that they're actually not able to find you, but they're looking for you. So, but that's what you've got this month for you, Gemini. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. And the dark does come to light around divine love. So whatever this is, they're going to find you. But I feel they find you when you reach a point of attraction. And then you are revealed to them. So they can come into you. Because you're the one, the feminine, that turns the dark to light. through your feeling. And maybe when you turned it all to light, suddenly their struggle is over. And that's communication results. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. And lots of love. And I will see you next time.